Do you know when to ask for help?
We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's
Ready
hey?
for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with
Hey,
Dad.
what am I, a slimy snail? A slimy snail. Who's ready for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Me!
Everybody, everybody's ready. Go.
Me! I almost did it so good. Repeat. Me!
Nice. There you go. Whoop. There it is.
They ended at the same
Big
time.
round of applause for
They ended at
Ange.
the same time because
They did. That's some great button pushing, Ange. Great button pushing. Button pushing. All right. This
Wait, Dad.
has been, yes, Ange.
say when I give you this.
When I give you this.
No.
Oh, I thought you said say when I give you this.
When I give you this.
When you give me a thumbs up.
Yes, say me.
Me.
Wait, no,
Oh,
ready?
yes.
Me!
Me. Yeah, now we don't even have to press the other button because we got Pavlos downstairs taking a shower, getting ready for bed. Angela took the first shower, so Angela's ready for bed. But before we do, we're going to talk about something super duper, ooper, looper important.
I thought you were just saying super duper.
I don't know. I just kept going. I just
Super
kept going.
duper. Looper.
Hooper,
What?
super. Oh, wait. We already said that one. Important.
Super.
When
Duper.
to
Troop.
ask trooper for help. When to ask for help. Because it's a tough decision sometimes when to ask for help, because sometimes it's important to try some things to see if you can do it. But then it's also important to be careful. And to get help when you need it. So we're going to talk through a couple of those things, a couple of those issues, a couple of the thoughts that go on and when to ask for help. And I always say, if you're unsure, it's probably a good idea to ask for help. And if the person you're asking for help, like if you ask me for help with something and I think you can do it, I'll say, what do you think? Or I'll say, why don't you try it? And I'll help you if you need it. But at least that way you stay safe, right? Okay. All right. So, Ange, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in the end.
But wait.
Yes, but wait. Angela?
I think I tried. Wait.
Angela?
Put on that.
Okay.
I'm trying a new one, right?
She's trying a new button.
Who's ready for
order.
an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad? Me! Bye. And we're back. Who's ready for the resource of the week? Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll do the resource of the week. All right. But before we do the resource of the week, Ange, we got to do the first joke of the week.
Who's ready for the resource of the week?
Sandwich. Sit.
Who's ready for the resource of the week? We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Ange. All right. Let's just
What
talk.
was that?
The good thing about having you and me here is we don't need the Angela buttons because you can just say it. Now, we might need the baby
Thank you for
Angela.
listening, Angela.
We might need the baby Angela.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Probably.
The baby Angela one. All right. So, Ange, do you want to do the first joke of the week or the knock knock joke? Knock knock. All right. So she wants to do the cluck cluck joke of the week. All right. Ange, what is a goat's favorite drink?
I don't know. What is a goat's favorite drink?
Goatorade. Get it? Goatorade. Let's see. No. Ange, we don't have the buttons. Ange, we were playing with the buttons too much. Here we go. Yeah.
But wait.
Ange likes the creepy Angela laugh. All right. So, Ange, let's talk about the resource of the week. I'll introduce the resource of the week. This is another book. And it's a book that is on pre-order now, written
Like the
by
like
a
the book
friend of
before.
mine. Yes, like last week's Resource of the Week. This is another book that I would love to help the author out because the author's a friend of mine, and the book is pretty darn good too. And it's called The Adventures of Black Goat and Yellow Dog. Meeting the bear. Yes. So I'm going to read the description in Amazon. It's a short description because this is a new book, a new series, and the author is going to write about other adventures between the black goat and the yellow dog. And the cool thing about this is it is based on true animals. This is a true story about animals in my friend's neighborhood. So let me read the description. Black goat and yellow dog live together in the country, and they regularly have grand adventures. In the adventures of Black Goat and Yellow Dog, Maggie the magpie challenges Black Goat to meet the bear who lives down the road. Maggie knows Black Goat is afraid of everything. Black Goat has a best friend, Yellow Dog, who not only joins him on adventures, but is also a steady force in his life. When Maggie the magpie challenges Black Goat, he is afraid but knows Yellow Dog will help him find the bear. Along the way, they meet others in the neighborhood. And this book is designed for people who are 4 to 8 years old. It's 35 pages long. It's got some cool illustrations, and it is by my friend Christine Odell. So if you want to pre-order that to help her and get the book sent right to your house as soon as it's released, go to 5minuteswithdad.com/adventures. ADVENTURES, adventures, plural. That's our affiliate link to send you over to Amazon and pick up your copy today. What do you think, Ange? Ange? Yeah, we're fortunate enough to have a copy of it already. And I got to tell you, it is really, really cool. So check it out. The Adventures of Black Goat and Yellow Dog at 5minuteswithdad.com/adventures. All right. Ange, time for the joke of the week. Who's there?
What?
Well, I thought you were starting. Who's there? Huh?
Oh.
Who's there?
Defense.
Defense who?
Defense has a hole in it.
You have to talk into the mic.
Defense has a hole in it. And that's how our dog got loose. Can you help me look for her?
Defense has a hole in it. That's how our dog got loose. Can you help me look for her? Wah, 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 wah. Which one was the real one?
We know.
Hey-o!
No,
All right.
wait, Dad.
Yes,
Which
my
one
love?
is the real one?
Oh, the one that didn't hurt people's ears, I think, is the real one. All right. And so we are going to transition. Let's play some transition music. Let's see. We have some good here. And okay. Now we're going to
No, this is the transition mode.
All right. So we are going to talk a little bit more about how to know when to ask for help. So, Ange, your high five stickers is one of the reasons you get it, knowing when to ask for help?
Yeah.
What do your teachers say about knowing when to ask for help when they talk about the ways to earn a high five sticker?
Well, they say like how you can, like about knowing when to ask for help. They say like when you need to when you're confused and you already tried or something like that, then just ask.
Yes, so important. And Ange, I love that you were thinking back a little bit and you're saying they say this, and then you were thinking a little bit, and you notice what I didn't do when you were
Interrupt.
thinking. That's right. And you know what's funny about that
Wait,
is,
hold on.
hang on. No, you hang on. No, you hang on. You know what's funny about that? When I said, you know what I wasn't doing, and I was still talking, you said, you interrupted me by going, interrupt? You interrupted me to say I didn't interrupt. Yeah. Wait.
Knock, knock.
Nobody's home.
Knock, knock.
I'm on vacation. I'm sleeping.
Then how are you talking? Dad.
Yes, my love. Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Hey. And yes.
Wait, hold on. I
Go
have
ahead.
one more.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Angela.
Interrupting Angela. Hey. Okay, wait for it. This is Angela's favorite part of the laugh track. Wait for it.
Now.
Nope. Now.
Now.
Okay.
3 people do that.
Yes.
Surprising.
So, Angela, I want to lean in. I want to focus on one part of what you said that when the teachers explain when to ask for help. And even though you've heard it, how many times have you heard them say these rules? A lot?
Some.
First grade, you heard it?
Sometimes.
No, not first grade. You weren't in that school. Second grade, you heard it?
Sometimes.
Third grade, you heard it? Yep. Fourth grade, you heard it? Yep. So, did I sound like you? Yep. That's what Angela sounds like. Yep. Right?
Yep.
Yep. No. So you said something really important. So when you're at school and you know when to ask for help, and you said something about you've tried something. Do you remember what you said?
If you tried and you can't get it, then you should ask for help a little bit.
Yes. So they suggest that that when you're in school and your teacher gives you something to do, that you try it first. And if you can't do it, then ask for help, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait. Is this the last high five sticker one?
This is the last high five sticker episode.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then
We've done all the other high five sticker.
Then we have to do all.
We got all
the other
sorts of
ones.
fun stuff to talk about. So we have, let me just put this here. So we haven't done all 5 high five stickers in a row though. I think we had a couple. So we did kindness. So how to get scared when you're trying new things, make big problems smaller. That was
Caring
one.
about classmates and community.
That was another one.
How to work well with others.
Control your body and words. Yep. And
then
knowing when to ask for help. Those are the high five sticker rules.
All those other 4 ones were in
Yeah, they were right back to back. And then we took a little break because we got some really fun
for the
stuff.
kindness.
For kindness and getting scared when you try new things. That's
Wait,
when we
Dad.
talked about my now world famous cartwheel.
Dad, softball.
Yes, we can talk about softball, but we'll talk about softball in the context of asking for help too. So let's talk first. Let's finish chatting through just for a few minutes on knowing when to ask for help. So knowing when to ask for help, one thing that's important is there are some things you want to ask for help with before you try. Some things. And that's important. You know why, Angela?
Why?
Because there are some things that are dangerous to try. Like if you wanted to cook something, if you're hungry and you want some food, it's a good idea to ask for help because cooking is dangerous for a lot of kids and parents get really used to it. So there are some things that you want to ask for help without even trying yourself. Then in school though, why do you think the teacher might ask you, hey, when we give you something, I want you to try it first before asking for help? Why do you think?
Because if you don't try, you'll never know.
That's right. But you
will if you do.
And what do you think's different about something that your teacher assigns to you or asks you to do versus something that you think of independent, like something you just say, oh, I'm hungry. I think I want to have some food. What can you think of anything that might be different?
Yes.
How about that your teacher gave it to you, so that means
You have to do it?
Well, not that you have
Or
to do
you
it.
do it?
That she or he thinks it's something appropriate for a kid to be doing, a kid your age. right? So the teacher knows in school, the teacher knows, and the parents, like when you ask me for help with something, and if you said, "Hey, Dad, the frisbee's up on the roof of the house." Let's say we had a frisbee. We do have a frisbee somewhere.
But we don't use it.
Yeah. If you said, "Hey, Dad, the frisbee's on top of the roof of the house," do you think I'd say, "Well, you try and get it first, and then if you can't get it, I'll climb up"?
Probably not going to get it, but
Yes, probably not. But
wait,
go ahead.
our house has a slanted roof.
That's right. But a frisbee can get stuck up there. We have a roof rake, which is what I would use to get the snow
Roof
down.
rake?
A roof rake, a big, long, extendable stick
To get the snow down?
to get the snow down. But we haven't had to use it in a bit. But we do have it in the garage. But so if you said, "Dad, the frisbee's on the roof, I need help getting it down," do you think I would say, "All right, you try first, and then if you can't do it, I'll help you"? Or do you think I would say, "Uh-oh, I better help you"?
Uh-oh, I better help you.
Yes. And you know what
Because
point?
I cannot get that down.
Safely, right? The point I'm trying to make is when a teacher or a parent asks you to do something,
It's different
what
things.
and it's something that
It's a different,
the adult thinks it's something that you can do,
yeah.
right? So then you try it yourself, and if you can't do it, you ask for help.
It'll probably be hard to get a frisbee down a roof.
Right. But if it's something that you think of on your own and say, "Oh, I'm hungry," or it's something you haven't done before, something completely new, then maybe it's a good idea to ask a parent or teacher or adult for help. And if you ask me for help, let's say you've never, tied your shoe before, which you
What?
have many times. But when you were younger and you wanted help tying your shoes, you came to me, and when you were really, really young, I'd tie your shoes. When you got older, you probably don't remember this, and you said, "Hey, Dad, can you help me tie my shoes?"
Yes, I do.
And I
It
would
was
encourage
in the
you.
airport.
Yeah, and I would encourage you to do it. I'd say you try first, and then I'll help you. So if asking for help is a great way when you ask your parents or an adult or your teacher for help, it's a great way for them to encourage you to try new things in a safe way. So if it's a new thing to you and you don't know how to do it, then you can ask for help, or you can always ask for help,
Yeah.
but then ask for help. If it's something your parents or teacher or an adult suggests that you do, adult you trust suggests that you do, they have confidence you could do it. So maybe you try one time and try to do it before asking for help. What do you think? Mind blown. All right. So that's it that I wanted to talk about asking for help. We'll talk a little bit about softball too. Now, Ange, do you want to add anything to the asking for help?
No, not really.
Okay.
Except,
Yeah. Talk to me.
except for, if you ask for help and you know you can't do it or you already tried it, and they say to try it again, because if you already tried it 2 other times, third time's the charm.
Yeah. Sometimes when you try it and you can't do it the first time, it teaches you something about it. So let's say my cartwheel.
Your cartwheel.
The first time I tried it, I didn't do a good job, did I?
No.
No. But not only from you telling me, but also from me feeling what it was like to spin.
Feeling?
When I felt, oh my goodness, I didn't spin fast enough. So maybe if I spin a little faster, it'll work. So I spun faster and it worked. So sometimes by trying and not doing it, you actually learn it better, which is
Yeah.
really, really cool. So Ange, let's talk about what you and I did today. Softball.
But our first game's on May 2nd.
I know. Our first game is on Greek Easter, or as my friends like to call it, Greaster.
Reester.
Greaster.
What?
What? Greaster. You know Greaster?
Greek Easter.
Greek Easter. Yes.
Greek Easter.
Yes. Angela, wait a second. Let's do something too while we're doing that. So I went into the back end of our podcasts because one thing that's really cool, when I said the internationally famous, world famous cartwheel, I I thought to myself, I wonder how many countries we've reached in the past week. Just the past week. Did you know in the past week, we have had people listen to us in 46 different countries?
Which countries?
Well, do you want me to read? I don't know that I'm going to read all 46 of them, but here's what I'll do.
That will take a while.
I'm going to read the top 10 countries that people have listened to 5 Minutes with Dad in just the past week. Okay.
But wait, no. Wait, what?
Just the past
Can I ask you
week.
a question?
You just did.
The past week. Oh, I thought you said just this week. You said past week.
Yeah, over the last 7 days. Actually, I accidentally did 8 days. So over the last 7 days from when we're recording this, we've had people listen to us for 44
Can I read
from 44 countries. You want to read them? So what do you think's the number one?
United States of America.
The United States of America. You are correct. You are correct. Okay. Now, Ange, I bet you will never guess the number 2 country that listened to 5
Australia?
Minutes with Dad this past week.
India? I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. It is in the Middle East. Have you learned geography yet?
Let me remember. I have no clue.
Okay. Iran.
Iran?
Iran. How cool is that?
What's Iran?
Iran is a country in the Middle East. It's
Oh.
closer to Greece than it is to here. So the number 1 country that's listened to 5 Minutes with Dad is the United States.
I think I know the third.
The number 2 is Iran. The number 3?
Australia.
Hello, Australia. Hello, United States. Hello, Iran. Well, number 4.
Canada.
Canada. Number 5.
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. Number 6.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Number 7.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Number
India.
8. India. Number
Brazil.
9.
Spain.
Sprain. I think you sprained your brain.
Spain.
Spain. There we go. Round of applause to all of the listeners in the United States, Iran, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, Hong Kong, New Zealand,
10?
India, Brazil, and Spain.
Can we read 10
just
more?
this last week. All right. So here's what the challenge. The challenge, everyone who's in the top 10. So the United States is far and away number 1.
1,290.
Iran.
230.
Iran was, and that's individual people, because the way that these stats there, Iran was number 2 and over 100 more than Australia. And then they start to bunch up together. So number 1 is a clear, far and away, the United States. Number 2 is pretty set there, Iran. Number 3, Australia. Australia is about half of Iran. Canada is only 44 people fewer than Australia. So Canada, maybe you should tell some friends to listen to 5 Minutes with Dad. You can catch up. You could even catch up to Iran over the next week. And then the United Kingdom is only 2 people behind Canada. And Hong Kong, New Zealand, India, Brazil, and Spain are all bunched together. Same thing with numbers 11 through 12. Poland, Vietnam, Germany, Saudi Arabia.
I want to read them.
Go ahead. Sweden.
Sweden.
What's after Sweden?
Ireland.
Yes.
South America.
Nope. Read it again.
South Africa.
South Africa. Yep.
France.
Yep.
China.
Yes.
Japan.
Japan. All right. So
Next.
we can keep going. We can keep going. Taiwan, Netherlands, Indonesia, the Republic of Korea, Austria, Isle of Man,
Turkey.
Bahrain, Norway. Nope.
Norway.
United Arab Emirates,
Spain.
Argentina, Luxembourg, Singapore, Israel, Mexico, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Namibia, Portugal, Belgium. See, even I stumble over my words when I'm reading sometimes. Mexico,
Only
Thailand,
one
Puerto Rico, and Namibia again. What's that?
Only one people?
Yeah, looks like we had one new listener in each of those last few. So let's see. It'll be interesting to see
Next
what
week.
countries shoot up the ladder. But we need your help to do that. So tell a friend, and we'll see if the United States runs away with it because all the people in the United States all tell friends, or if Iran can catch up to the United States. Who's there? All right. So all that to say, sorry, I got distracted when I said my world famous cartwheel. So, but Angela,
World famous.
we had a fun time. We had a fun time at softball today. It's a new experience, unlike last time we played softball 2 years ago, right, Angela? Mm-hmm. So we got masks this time, and it was a little stuffy in there, wasn't it? Because it was in a big gym, so there's lots of room. But we all had masks, and it was pretty humid in there, it turned out. But we had fun.
Freezing. Not freezing.
It was cold outside, yes. But it was warm inside. And we had how many coaches on our team?
10.
Coaches?
5.
And how many girls on our team?
10.
So every 2 girls has their own private coach. Right, Angela? Well, kind of 2 girls per coach, which is cool because we have the most coaches for any team. So we get to give extra help, and really, really, it was so awesome.
Imagine there, 2 people, wait.
Imagine if it was 2 coaches for each person.
No, wait. That would be having to have about.
Yeah.
But imagine we had 37 coaches.
Yeah.
Then we would have to have 37,000
That would be a lot of
coaches.
Yes. All right, Ange. So we had a fun time in softball today. So there were a couple of lessons that we learned from softball today. And I'm going to write them down because I think we're going to talk about that because I was really, really excited by what I saw with all the players on our softball team, especially the ones who had never played before, because everyone jumped in, everyone worked hard, everyone had fun, and it really seemed like there was some good teamwork already brewing, even when most of the girls didn't know each other, did they? Mm-mm. So I thought that was awesome. So we're going to talk about that on a few episodes. All the cool stuff. A few future episodes. Tongue twister.
Wait, try saying that 10 times fast.
That.
Wait, no.
Oh.
Try saying tongue twister. Try saying tongue twister 10 times fast.
Tongue twister 10 times fast. What?
Tongue twister.
Man, I couldn't do it. I was like, ow.
Wait, let me do it.
Go ahead.
Tongue twister. Tongue twister.
Well. So, all right.
Tongue twister. I was going to say tongue twister.
I think this episode is going to turn into a brain twister if we don't hurry up and bring it home.
Probably.
All right. So let's do our summary. Let's do our show recap. Remember when to ask for help. If a parent or teacher or adult that you trust asks you to do something, it's because they think that you can do it. So that's a time where I would err on the side of trying yourself before asking for help.
Yep.
If they give you an assignment at school or something like a chore at the house or something like that, if it's something that you're unsure about, ask for help. And then your parent or the adult will help you make that decision, whether it's something you should try on your own first and ask for help so you can learn, because we do learn from our mistakes, right? When I didn't spin fast enough, I said, ooh, I felt that. But you can always ask for help and get that reassurance if you need it. So super important topic. Get all your high five stickers. Maybe we can do high five stickers. We can send stickers to people. We need to get some stickers. We'll get some high 5 minutes with dad stickers. We'll call it the high 5 minutes with dad instead of just the high five. High 5 minutes with dad. We'll get 5 minutes with dad stickers maybe, and parents can write in with their stories of their kids doing some awesome stuff. Maybe we can send out some stickers. We'll have to figure the logistics of that out first before we announce it. But I think that would be really fun to spread joy around the world and reward kids who are doing some awesome stuff. So, all right. So know when to ask for help. Check out The Adventures of Black Goat and Yellow Dog. Pre-order that.
I thought it was, I think I was thinking Black Dog and Yellow Goat.
Black Goat and Yellow Dog. So you go to 5minuteswithdad.com/adventures for that. Pre-order that. Christine did a great job with that book. And what else you want to say, Ange? Thank you for listening, right?
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.
Thank you for listening. 5 Minutes with Dad.